What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my April current household. I love saying that. You guys know current households are my absolute favorite. And this is the same family I've been playing for quite a while now. I'm actually so happy with the direction this family is going in. Things are actually going in basically the direction I've been wanting to and been planning to. I know a lot of the times I'll say like, oh, I'm going to do this, this, and this. And then the next month comes around and I'm like, I did nothing I said I was going to do. This time I pretty much have. So I'm very excited. So I know the last time you saw this family, it was, they were living in like a 2-bedroom trailer. It was a married couple. I think she might have been pregnant. Or no, they had a teenage daughter, a baby, and then she had just found out she was pregnant again or something like that. So I haven't played a whole lot since the last one, but a whole lot has changed. So you're going to see the family here in a second. I'll explain them in a minute, but I'm going to do the house first. So this is a house that I got, I believe, on the Sims 3 resource, maybe? I can't remember. But this is a pre-made house. I haven't really personalized it just because I worked so hard to save their money and get them in here, and then I don't even know how long they're gonna stay here. So we love that. But it's really cute. I really like it. It's got a 1-stall garage, this little front area here, and then a separate fenced-in backyard. It's got like the laundry thing, stuff for the dogs, a grill. You can lounge out here. We have a little garden because one of our people is a gardener. And then let's see, you walk in the front door. I'm just going to do it this way. I was debating doing it the other way, but I'm just going to do it this way. So you walk in the front door. We have the study over here. One of our parents does work from home, so it's nice to have this little study. Over here is the living room. Honestly, this is like the least used room in the house, but it's really cute. I really like the living room. Whoever made this house did a really, really good job. I really love this. And then you can go upstairs or continue down the hallway where we have a dining room. I think the only thing I really changed in here was adding honestly, I think in the whole house, the only thing I changed was adding baby stuff and dog stuff because obviously we have a dog. So yeah, this is the dining room, super cute. And then this is a door to get outside to the patio. And then we have another door to the patio right here. We have a half bath. The kitchen, it's pretty basic, but you know, all kitchens pretty much have the same things in them anyways. And then there's a laundry room down here. And then if you go up the stairs over here, there's a few just like miscellaneous things in the hallway, like some more pet stuff. What is this? A bookshelf, treadmill. And then this is the master bedroom. It's huge, it's spacious. We do have one of their youngest child is still in the parents' bedroom, and I'll explain that in just a second. So we have a crib over here. We never really use this sitting area anyways, so it's blocking that for now. But I'm probably going to move him relatively soon. He won't be in his parents' room anymore. And then a master bedroom or bathroom that is freaking filthy. It'll make sense why our house is so filthy when I kind of explain what's been going on. And then over here, this is our teenage daughter's room. Again, I didn't really personalize anything just because I genuinely don't know how long we're going to be living here for. And then she did go to prom solo. So this is her at prom. She won prom queen, all the cute stuff. And then this is the shared bathroom for the 2 kids' bedrooms. Very basic, very cute. And then this is our older son's bedroom. We have a daughter and 2 sons. So this is just his room for now. And then as you can see, they're both toddlers. They're not twins. They're just very, very close in age. So when our oldest one becomes a child, he will take this bed, and then our younger one will take his crib. And then when they're both children, I have like a bed set to switch out all this baby stuff. And then the 2 boys will share a room. So that's kind of the family. If you guys don't remember, you should, but this save file actually started, she was Aaliyah Ryder, was her name initially, and I started with her as a teenager. She was raised by her single mom for, her childhood, and then when she became a teenager, her mom basically dumped her with her father, who she had never known, and she was raised by her father the rest of her life. And she got a really close friend group in high school. It was Evan and Ethan, which Evan is her current husband. So Evan and Ethan Goth, they were twins. And then there was a girl named Morgan, and then another guy named Jaden made up her friend group that she's still kind of friends with them to this day. If you want more in-depth of their backstory, you can go watch my previous month's current household. I believe I started this save file in November or December, I think. I don't remember 100%, but you'll see Aaliyah in the cover photo, or the thumbnail cover photo. But she has since been renamed Aaliyah Goth because she did get married. Her lifetime wish is to be the culinary librarian, which is learning every recipe, which she actually finished that when they were in university. I've been taking my time with this save, not really rushing through it. She is freshly an adult, so I've only played through her teenage life and her young adult life, and I did send her to university for 4 weeks, so that takes a long time as well. But yeah, this is Aaliyah Goth. She wants to be a culinary librarian, which she has completed. She's an Aries and an adult with 26 days till she's an elder. She likes indie music, egg rolls, and the color lime. She is shy, vegetarian, natural cook, irresistible, nurturing, and she gained dramatic from graduating university. She's currently a level 7 in culinary, which is being a sous chef. I definitely want her to reach level 10 and complete that career. Obviously, she has, had a wedding and had 3 kids, so she's had a lot of time off work for that stuff. But she's, like I said, freshly an adult, so she should have plenty of time to get 3 more promotions. For her skills, she's level 7 athletic, mastered the cooking, 7 gardening, 2 street art, 2 handiness, 2 painting, 3 social networking, and 1 writing. I would like for her to master all 3 of these skills. So we're mainly focusing on gardening right now, but obviously it's fall time, so she can't really garden. So in like the winter months where her garden is dormant, we'll work on athletic. And then in the summer months when she can garden, we're kind of working on gardening with her. And she is super cute. I love her hair. She's got this really cute baggy sweater and then just basic skinny jeans. She's so adorable. I love her. She's probably one of my favorite Sims. Like, she's just so freaking cute. Just so cute. And now her husband over here. This is Evan Goth. I haven't really made many changes to him. Honestly, the only change I've made to him since the last time you guys saw him, let me just really quickly get her queued up. I was gonna have her go work out. I haven't really made many changes to him since the last time you guys saw him, except I did change his hair. I wanted to keep kind of the longer hair going, and I don't know, I feel like this is a long hairstyle that I don't use very often, so I went ahead and used it. His clothes are pretty much all the same as, I think the last 2, I think the last 2 current households, he's been in the same clothes. His lifetime wish is to be a professional author, which is making 4,000 simoleons per week in royalties. He makes 3,554, so honestly, the next book he sells should push him over the edge. He just started though, so it might take him a while. He is a Virgo and an adult with 24 days till he's an elder. He likes Egyptian music, cobbler, and the color spiceberry. He is socially awkward, an animal lover, ambitious, computer whiz, angler, and then he gained genius by graduating university. And he's actually a level 5 writer, so he does work from home. He's a work-for-hire wordsmith. And the reason he took that job, because he actually made it to level 10 of the journalism career. He was a star news anchor. He worked his way up before he even became an adult. Like, as a young adult, he became top of his career. Like, he was the best of the best. Unfortunately, there was some trouble at home. So if you guys remember in my last current household, Aaliyah and Evan, at this point in time, their daughter was a teenager, their oldest son was a baby, and then their youngest son, I believe she was either pregnant with him or wasn't even pregnant with him yet or something like that. It was like very early along. So Amelia, their daughter, let me show her here. She's helping her dad out today. She's doing some laundry. She's such a good girl. I am literally obsessed with her. She looks like Aaliyah, but with the features of Evan, if that makes sense. Like, she has Aaliyah's like face, but she's got Evan's hair color, eye color, skin color. Like, I think she's a perfect mix of both of them, and I'm actually so obsessed with her. But her name is Amelia Goth. She does not have a lifetime wish because she is still a teenager. She is a Virgo with 9 days, so she's a young adult. She likes French music, autumn salad, and the color hot pink. She is shy, a genius, nurturing, and heavy sleeper. I really want to teach her how to drive. That's on my goal for the weekend list, but you know, 2 toddlers in the house. We have a lot going on. And then she's a B student in high school. She doesn't really have any skills. I'm not sure what to do with her as far as like skills. I kind of see her taking after both her mom and her dad and being like a chef and an author, and maybe she'll write cookbooks. Like, that'll be like her thing, is writing cookbooks and making her own new recipes. And she is romantically involved with Peter McCam. In the last one, they were just best friends. They became romantic at prom. They have hung out outside of prom, and they have had their first kiss. But I think they're both a little bit shy and just haven't really made things official yet. And right after prom, a new boy moved to town named Tam. I might change his first name just because I don't like Tam. It reminds me of Tammy, like a girl, so I might change his first name. But a new boy named Tam moved to town, and he's kind of inserted himself in the middle of Amelia and Peter. They are really good friends. You know, she wants to learn his sign and everything. I think Amelia maybe likes him but doesn't want to admit that because, you know, she liked Peter for so long, and then finally it happened at prom, and then here comes Tam as soon as prom's over to kind of wedge himself in the middle of them. So that's Amelia. Love her so much. She's so cute. I think I want to really, even though she's a lot older than her siblings, I want to really give her focus. I want her to, you know, I want to go to university with her. I want to get her like a stable career. You know, I want to get her like a significant other. Honestly, I might like build a guest house in our backyard and have her stay there so she can like still live in my household and I can play her, but she doesn't still live at home. You know what I mean? But, you know, I have 9 more days. Yeah, I have 9 more days, so she's a young adult, so I'm not too worried about it now. Anyways, going back to Evan and Aaliyah, basically Amelia was an unplanned pregnancy. They did not, they were not wanting to have a baby at that time. They were still living in an apartment with Evan's twin brother Ethan and his wife Morgan, which is also, they're also friends with us. Ethan, Morgan, and then here's Jaden as well. They were all our friends. So they were still living in the apartment. It was an accidental pregnancy, so that's why she is so much older than her siblings. And Evan was getting to a point in life where he was like, I'm ready to have more kids because he is nurturing. He's not, I could have sworn he was nurturing. She's nurturing. What the? I had this all backwards. Anyways, Evan was kind of pushing for more kids, and Aaliyah was kind of, I definitely want more kids, but we're still young, so let's hold off, and I want to pursue my career and get a little farther into my career. And after many, many years of hearing that, Evan basically baby trapped her. He kind of forced her, not like forced her, but basically he like messed with her birth control so she would end up getting pregnant with their second child, first son, Mr. Keegan Goth. He is so cute. He's so cute. I love him. So Keegan is a toddler. He's a Leo with 3 days till he's a child. He likes dark wave music, mushroom omelet, and the color gray, and he's excitable and loves the heat. And even though he's been a toddler for 4 days, he is only potty trained. He doesn't know how to walk. He doesn't know how to talk. None of that. It has been it's been a crazy time in this house. And again, I'll get to that in just a second. So yeah, it's been absolutely crazy in this house. Normally my toddlers, 2 days into being a toddler, have all their skills taught already. Like, I'm on top of my ish, and I just haven't been there. So right after Keegan was born, Aaliyah actually found out what Evan did, and she was really, really mad. So she actually ran to Jaden, her friend here, and they started having an affair. Now, in my mind, Aaliyah told... No. scratch that. I'm moving too fast. She ran to Jaden and they had a one night stand, and it was supposed to be like they both agreed. I mean, Aaliyah's married. Jaden has a girlfriend here. They agreed that it was a one-time thing. And then she found out she was pregnant with their third son, Mr. Cray here. He's so cute. I'm obsessed with the name Cray, by the way. I heard it at work the other day, and I'm like, I want to name my child that now. I think it's so cute. But anyways, then they had their third son named Cray. He is a Capricorn and a toddler with 6 days till he's a child. So there's literally 3 days separating them, which is the shortest amount of time you can actually... Technically, there was only 2 days separating them just because of the time frame of when they were born. I think Keegan was born like immediately after midnight, so he actually had a full 24 hours. And then Cray was born like minutes before midnight, so like 2 minutes after he was born, he was considered a day old already. So technically, there was only 2 days separating them, but I did change it back so there was 3 because I just wanted there to be 3. It just felt better. So he's a Capricorn toddler, 6 days till he's a child. He likes kids' music, grilled salmon, and spiceberry. He is easily impressed and athletic, and so far he knows none of his skills as well because, I mean, if his older brother doesn't know any, of course he's not going to know any. Now, after the affair happened, and Aaliyah found out she was pregnant for the third time, she knew that there was a chance that it could be Jaden's. Obviously, she said it's more likely that it's going to be Evan's, but there's a chance it could be Jaden's. And I think Aaliyah was kind of looking for an out in the marriage. Like, she wanted to be done. So she was like praying that it was Jaden's, and she told herself, if it's Jaden's, I'm leaving Evan and I'm going to try and be in a relationship with Jaden. If it's Evan's, I'm going to forget about Jaden and continue on with my marriage like nothing happened. Obviously, it turned out to be Evan's baby. I mean, first of all, here's the proof. But then also, oh yeah, by the way, these two have 2 kids. Their oldest one should be the same age as Amelia, but something went wrong. I don't know. So obviously, Cray ended up being Evan's baby. So they kind of went on for a little bit like nothing happened, but Aaliyah, you know, her not being in this marriage really started to kind of show up, and she quit being an active wife, an active mother. Basically, she quit being an active adult. She would just do the things she wanted, and that was it. She wouldn't get up with the babies. She wouldn't help Evan with them. Like, I don't think outside of when she carried Cray home from the hospital, I don't think she's touched him. She doesn't help with the kids. She doesn't cook for the family. She'll cook for herself if she's hungry, but she doesn't care. You know, she's the only vegetarian in the family, so she only makes vegetarian meals now. You know, she doesn't care about the rest of the family. She spends all of her time gardening. She refuses to do any cleaning. So Evan here was doing everything by himself while also working full-time as a star news anchor, and that was taking up a lot of his time. So that is why he decided to quit his job and become a work-from-home writer, so he would have a little bit more free time to help take care of his kids. Now, while all this was going on, Aaliyah decided, you know, I'm not happy with my marriage, and I really did want to be with Jaden, so I'm going to go run to Jaden, and I'm going to tell him, you know, me and Evan are getting a divorce, we're not together anymore, I want to be with you. So she started, you can't technically date a sim if you're already married, but her and Jaden started dating, and one day, when everyone was supposed to be out of the house, Aaliyah had Jaden come over, and Evan ended up coming home early and catching them in the act. So Jaden was pissed about it. He got mad at her. He's like, you told me you guys were divorced. Like, you know, they had their one night stand, whatever, right before she got pregnant with Cray. But he's like, you know, I never would have started up a relationship if I knew you guys weren't actually divorced. Like, Evan is a friend of mine. Although Evan and Jaden were the least close in the friend group, they were still friends. So Jaden was just right then and there. He's like, I'm done with you. I want nothing to do with you. We're done. And Evan is kind of in that spot. So he's feeling betrayed. So he has 4 days where he will decide if he is going to forgive Aaliyah. Oh my God, she's all the way down here. 4 days to decide if he is going to forgive Aaliyah and stay with her, or if he is going to divorce her. But what Aaliyah hasn't told him yet, no matter what he decides, she is going to ask for a divorce when those 4 days are over. She is going to tell him, like, you know, this has happened many times. She also, might I add, when Amelia, right before she got pregnant with Amelia, she also had a drunken one-night stand with Ethan, because her and Ethan actually dated first. Again, that's a long story. You can hear about it in my other current households of this family. But her and Ethan, which is Evan's twin brother, dated first. And then right before Aaliyah and Evan had Amelia and, like, moved out and did, you know, became like a separate couple, they had a one-night stand too. So she has cheated on Evan with 2 different people throughout the course of their marriage. And I think she's kind of to a point, especially now that she's an adult, she's a little bit more mature. She's kind of to a point where, like, in her mind, she's thinking, if I'm cheating, I'm obviously not happy in the relationship and I should just leave because I've clearly been unhappy our entire relationship. So when these 4 days are up, no matter what Evan decides, they are going to be breaking up. But I think what I might do is actually move Evan into the garage, like give him his own little studio apartment in the garage. So that way, you know, because obviously Aaliyah's not really being there for her kids. She's not really caring. You know, she wants to go be this young, crazy, you know, crazy person that she feels like she didn't really get the chance to do because she did have Amelia semi-young. Not like super young, but semi-young. So, yeah, Evan has basically been a single dad for, let's see, how long has Cray been alive? 3 days as a baby and then 1 day as a toddler. So, for the past 4 days, which 4 days in The Sims translates to roughly a year. So, for the past year, Evan has basically been a single dad already. And the next year, you know, their marriage is only going to last 1 more year. And it's really sad because it's their freaking wedding anniversary. It's their wedding anniversary today. And, oh God. Yeah, so that's what's happening here. And honestly, I think I'm going to have Aaliyah basically go running back to Jaden and try and beg Jaden to get back together with her. And I think they're going to, like, do things for real this time. Jaden does have 2 kids who are older than Amelia because he did have 2 kids. He had 2 teen pregnancies, okay? Like, he had 2 pregnancies in high school. So that'll be kind of fun to see, you know, his daughters, and then if Jaden and Aaliyah decide to have kids, because they are still young, they definitely could have, you know, 2 or 3 kids themselves. So that'll be interesting to see. And then also, you know, with Evan still being in the picture, because Evan is actually such a great dad. Like, he is a really good dad. He's the only one who's cared for his kids, like, period, at all, in any way, shape, or form, specifically Cray, the youngest. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, to see if Aaliyah does end up with Jaden, to see if Evan stays living here or if he moves out. I could see him maybe staying until Cray is a child and doesn't really need as much care and attention, and then kind of being like, okay, I'll give you guys your space. You know, we'll do the 50-50 custody, but maybe I could see him not really being comfortable leaving the babies alone with Aaliyah, just because Aaliyah really hasn't been a parent to either of the babies, and it's been so long since Amelia was a baby. So I could see him not really feeling comfortable leaving Aaliyah with the babies and staying living together, even though they're divorced for like a couple years after. I don't know. I think that would be interesting. But that is pretty much... Oh, that is not it. I forgot. We also have a dog named Rocky. We did have Rocky in last month. He is so cute. I love him. He is a male and an adult with 7 days till he's an elder. He's proud, and then he learned to be adventurous, non-destructive, playful, and aggressive. I hate that one. Every single one of my dogs, no matter what I do, chases the mailman, and that makes them aggressive. I will literally cancel out the interaction and they will still do it. It makes me so mad. And he doesn't have any skills because I have him here genuinely as like a pet, not as, you know, something to make us money, which is honestly what a lot of my dogs are. And I don't know, I could possibly, you know, I could have seen them getting another dog, but now with this impending divorce, I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe Evan will get another dog, and then when Evan eventually moves out, he'll take that dog with him. I honestly have no idea what's going to happen. The only thing that I know 1000% for sure that's going to happen is in 4 days, they will be getting divorced, whether that's Evan's choice or Aaliyah's choice. It's going to happen. It's just kind of up to the game for who's going to make that decision. So if you guys enjoyed this, if you guys like getting all these little juicy details of my personal save, because I freaking love it. You guys know I freaking love it. If you guys enjoyed getting all these little juicy details, let me know. I cannot wait for my May current household. I also can't believe May is next month. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, let me know. Here's a better look at Evan. He's not super cute. Honestly, Ethan was the cuter brother, but he was also like the shittier brother, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, let me know with a thumbs up, commenting down below, and subscribing if you have not already. And I will see your lovely, lovely faces in my next one. Bye, guys.